Hello and welcome back to some more Pressure Overdrive, where today the video it's the 28th of July and we will be let's go back into the game, but I'm having hard times, so if I'm a bit down and dejected, just bear that in mind because I'm really struggling. And if you want full details, then go check out the vlog channel, because on there it basically goes into all of the shit that I'm going through with the legal case and the government basically being shit and ignoring the law and tort law, and how much they delayed in trying to get my life back together, and how much they ignored all applications and proofs and all the shit after they'd illegally withheld my benefits. And so I'm not in a great place mentally right now, but we can play a nice casual blasting game and just blast away shit and think, hey, just pretend. Did I fix my thing? I want boosts. Right back. What is that? That again, I'm thinking in PlayStation terms. I would like to be able to, even though I've got a 360 controller in, just have it as R1, R2, because RB means back to me, not bumper. So it never really goes into my head. And then whatever this one is, that's just shoot, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, they are seemingly allowed to just delay and not pay compensation, even though tort law dictates that. Well, I said, just go into that channel, but it seems like I'm just going to talk about it here anyway. But yeah, tort law dictates that they really should have not only put me back into situations I would have been, no, great, we lost frames there on this PC, so I couldn't see anything. But they should have done it as soon as possible, but also they should then compensate for all of the times and the way that I wasn't able to, and restore everything I would have had. So, everything I lost in my home, and also all the ways that I would have been able to live my life. So, the benefits I would have received, they can't just use it as an excuse to save money for austerity because they illegally withheld the benefits and then they deliberately delayed and avoided rehoming me. So, and then they ignores applications sent, and then they claim they didn't receive them, even though there's proof of sending and proof of delivery and proof of Royal Mail, because they'd lost so many applications at that point that I had to send it via recorded. We're driving backwards. Why are we YOLO? Why can't we turn around? YOLOing it backwards. That was weird. But yeah, I mean, oh my god, so having a hard time mentally on top of everything else as well. It's like having my hopes and dreams stolen away, because there's the whole ex-girlfriend situation, and then there's everything with the shitty neighbour coming back upstairs and keeping me awake all night again constantly. So it's like nothing going right, and I just want something to show for all the years of my life that I lost. So I need a lawyer to be able to get all that sorted out, because they're ignoring basic UK laws, and I've got all this evidence that the LGO just ignore, so they can't be a legal institution, because if they're just going to ignore evidence and ignore laws, then how can that be the only thing? And then it turns out that apparently the LGO is made up of former council members, so it's not even an independent organisation. So that's all utter bullshit. They're just protection of the council when the council deliberately do shit wrong. So I just don't see how that's fair or legal. Right, garage. I want my boost, because the boost is pretty good actually. That's RAM damage. What's that? Repair amount per second? We won't upgrade that yet. Right, that's pressure capacity bonus. Explosion damage. Right, what's that? I mean, it seems like that's what we have on. That's drones. Right, so that's pressure capacity. Then drones should be separate to the boosts. Right, so boost isn't the front, the boost would be at the back, right? So that's boost, yes, we'll take the boost, which unfortunately means we're gonna sell that. even though I spent all that money on it. So we can have a drone and the capacity upgrade, but I mean, should I have sold it really? I mean, repair amount per second, and then that's our weapon, right? So we can't upgrade the weapon. Buggy model, we can upgrade the buggy, so we will do so. Nice. 461 gold left. Right, what can we do? We can upgrade pressure. Yes. Perfect. Right, we've got a lot of things on this, right? So we've got, what, damage to others, grinder, tackle, and what's that? Increase your pressure from destroyed enemies. So we've got quite a lot of upgrades on the bottom of that for some reason that we're not really using. Oh, is there a cutscene coming up? I saw that tape above that. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're playing a nice, fun, casually thing, because my mental state isn't up for recording other things, even though there's other things on the channel, and, you know, I've got like 30 videos backlog, but obviously this is the 28th of July, so, you know, bear in mind, when this eventually comes out, I don't know, because I haven't scheduled it yet, and there are still a few episodes of this that hasn't gone up. I just want to play something casual and fun to take my mind off things, so rant over, so none of this, why you're ranting about it, but I would appreciate on the main channel that stuff getting shared about, because I need a lawyer desperately, and I need compensation for how much of my life I lost, because, you know, I did everything possible physically to do it right. So we can boost, yes, and we can obviously shoot a drone to help us out as well, because I need something to show for all the years of my life that I lost because of the council being illegal, and, you know, they shouldn't be allowed to do that at all. It should not be legal, and, you know, they shouldn't be allowed to make savings through illegal means and then people just not be able to do anything about it. There should be... What? Why can't we shoot? Oh, it's sucking my resources. Fuck me. Give me resources. No! Shit. Pop the pinata. He sucked a lot of pressure from us there. It seems, ooh, now we get it all back. Because there's an achievement for letting them suck so much. Right, we're very slow right now. Because we're so far behind, right. Get out there, drone, give me some assistance. Now, I have turned the quality up, I think, but hopefully we're not dropping a million frames, because that's the danger. It's like, on OBS, it's like we can either have the blurring, and god, this didn't look as good as it looks on the screen at all, or we can have drop frames, and, you know, there's nothing between those two settings that I've got it now and what it was for the past 4 videos. And, you know, I can't record on my new PC, because if I do the RX 480 crashing, you know, if we lose the footage, then that's just even shitter than that, because, you know, it's like, hey, you're gonna have no footage as a result of this shitty graphics card that should be 8 GB, but if it ever needs it, then, you know, it's just going to crash. Right, that's an upgrade, we want that. Before you fly away, split fire. Well, I want the love one. Right, so let's just zoom ahead. Get some shots back there with our split shot. Take advantage of it. Especially on a blunderbuss, I mean, it's triple blunderbuss. Not bad. Definitely taking care of business, but suckers are still a big issue for us. We let them suck us too much. That sounds like some sort of song lyric there. But no, we're not singing. Yeah, I mean, trying to have some fun and get on with life, but, you know, I just need something for my sanity to come out of all the years that I lost, because they had opportunities at any point to put things right for years, or, you know, give me emergency accommodation, but they deliberately withheld it all. They deliberately put me through bullshit, and, you know, it's not fair at all what I had to go through at all. More hints, please. Introducing the evil master plan. Today we have a new invention. What will it be? It's a treasure chest with an invention size. Open it up. And that angry looking dog robot thing. It's never happy. The sun comes up. We come and light the council and get rid of everyone's houses and ruin the world. We suck up all the water, pump it through the earth and make steam. And then we destroy more people's houses and throw them out in the streets and, don't give a shit. Just to make our own spa and save money. Then all the people have to come to our spa because they no longer have homes and water. Because we're conservatives. Then we blow up the place. Because the robot dog doesn't give a shit. Theresa May, what have you done? Okay, Minion. The robot overlords will take over. Well, I don't know how the world allows the government to get away with illegal things and, it's like there's no recourse, there's no legal recourse and there's nothing more I could have done. I went through every single hoop imaginable, did everything possible to try and get the situation resolved. I tried to avoid getting made homeless in the first place, but they've ruined my life for years and I need compensation for all the years that they ruined. They could have given me emergency accommodation at any point from 2012 after they made me homeless. They could have avoided making me homeless and I did everything possible to try and avoid that. And there were a million opportunities from 2012 onwards where I constantly begged to be rehomed and for emergency accommodation that they could have made me get on with my life. They could have given me an emergency accommodation and allowed me to get on with my life, but they did not do so. They prevented me doing so, and they just need to compensate for that and not offer £150 for the years they delayed just to save £46,000, because that isn't fair, because that's how much in benefits altogether it would have cost them to pay job seekers benefit and housing benefit and council tax, and they cannot be allowed to save a single penny through illegal means such as this. It is completely unfair and the government should not be allowed to do that. I'm just a person, there's not much I can do and I did everything possible. There's thousands of pages of emails of me attempting to get the situation resolved and them fobbing me off and ignoring me and avoiding doing the right thing. And yeah, I'm just saying that needs compensating for, because I did everything possible and they did not do the right thing, and they're still not doing the right thing, or just so that they can save money, and it's through illegal means, because it's been proven that they illegally withheld the housing benefits when they were due and that they should have paid them, but they just need to make up for all of the consequences of their actions, and they are not doing so. They're completely ignoring the consequences. No! Well, now we no longer have a car. Great. Yeah, sorry for all of this. Yes, we'll restart the level. We don't need to go back to the shop or anything. Super driving tip number 2. According to Doc Brown, put a carrot in your engine, you can go back in time. That is kind of a bit... maybe we should zoom through that. That crossfire at the start is just kind of an ambush to get a lot of health off us. Right, I'm not even paying attention to my health, I never do. I probably should. And actually dodge some bullets. I'm not even dodging the bullets, I was just blasting away. Right, pressed the wrong left. I pressed left bumper rather than trigger, and it didn't fire. Right, get rid of poison, guy, because that's going to injure us over time. Right, just don't drive constantly in the poison. Can we, yeah, dodge up a bit. Right, give me some more firepower, please. That's all I was focusing on as well a lot of the time, is just getting more pressure rather than dodging the bullets and aiming. Well, of course I was aiming, but I wasn't paying attention to health and aspects that I should have been, avoiding all of the explosives as well. Right, get out the saw. The saw, the spar. You are not in... That's a sauna and a spar, in case you're wondering what a saw is. It's a hybrid sauna spa. Right, we got through that ambush nicely without getting hit too much. Right, we'll dodge all of you laser bums. Right, give me a drone assist, thank you. I would have love touch now, that would be very nice. Speak of the devil, I bet. Well, it's going to be an upgrade of some sort, but will it be the love touch? Unstoppable! Well, I guess that means we're invincible, because it's certainly not giving me infinite pressure. But, you know, we're not going to complain at being completely unstoppable and uninjurable, because we certainly needed it when we were dying earlier. But at least we didn't die that time. Right, get ahead. They're piling up a bit too close to us. I don't know if it's meant to allow us to just stay with them like that. Right, that was a bit dumb. But it certainly helped in avoiding damage to just be next to them rather than behind them where they're firing. Oh dear, we're in trouble here. And we got something else, just points I guess. Not really anything we particularly need to care about. Our pressure is a bit effed here. I might need to slow down a bit just so that we don't die. Right, we've got some more pressure back, that's good. Right, can we afford a drone? We cannot. We could boost, but we'd be boosting straight into damage and that would be pretty bad. Right, take him out, thank you. Take him out for dinner. Here comes your dinner. No. Right, come on. We can do this. We've got to be at the end now. Yeah. Whew. We didn't really score that well, did we? Oh well. Le bistro. Let's have a quick look at the map. And bright prospects, the upper spa. We'll give some upgrades. Still can't afford the blunderbuss. Upgrades. We can't upgrade that. We could sell that, we're not really using it. 500 for a longer boost. Well, I think we're going to call it an episode there, so thanks for watching, join us again for some more, goodbye.